Welcome back to LAUTECH Open and Distance Learning lecture series on ACT 110 Introduction to Business 2, Study Section 3, Functional Area of Business, the case study of production and manufacturing. In the previous study section, we talked about the functional area of business for human resource management. But here we'll be talking about the functional area of business for production and manufacturing. Another functional area of business is the production and manufacturing units. Production and manufacturing can be regarded as the process of converting inputs to outputs in order to satisfy customers. Though there is a slight difference between production and manufacturing, which we will later explain in the course of the study. At the end of this study section, you should be able to distinguish whether the production and manufacturing department. You should be able to highlight subfunctions of production functions. You should be able to explain the aims and functions of production department. Let's discuss this learning outcome one after the other. Production department. Production department is a sector of a company that is responsible for producing products or services. In production department, raw materials are combined to produce goods and services. Designers make specifications which are fully developed and tested. Sample products are also made. There will be no production department if the business is only engaged in retailing or wholesaling, since they are based on buying and selling. But in production, the raw materials that is used in producing goods is not procured from outside. It is being owned by company. Then they make the final product out of it. But in manufacturing company, the company procures the raw materials from outside and then makes the final product from it. So therefore, production is the process of converting inputs into outputs, and every type of manufacturing is production, but every production is not a manufacturing. It's not a manufacturer. Therefore, production is the process of converting inputs into outputs. Every type of manufacturing is production, but every production is not a manufacturing. In a manufacturing company, the production function may be splitted into 5 sub-functions. This includes design and technical support department, the work department, the stores department, planning department, and purchasing department. Design and technical support department. Design and technical support department will be responsible for researching new products or modification to existing ones, in which they estimate the cost for the producing different quantities and by using different methods. But for work department, the work of work department is concerned with the manufacture of products, and it includes the maintenance of the product line and other necessary repairs. While the store department is the department that will be responsible for stocking all the necessary tools, spares, raw materials, equipment required to service the manufacturing process. While the planning department are the department that sets standards and targets for each section of the production process. The quantity and quality of products coming off a production line will be closely monitored by this department. while the last one is purchasing department. Purchasing department is responsible for providing the materials, the components and equipment required for keeping the production process running smoothly. Function of production department. The main role of production is to turn input, that is the raw materials, into output, that is the finished goods. Input refers to raw materials that are put in place for the production of goods and services, but output referred to as finished products or services, and inputs the materials that are needed for manufacture of certain goods. So the production department is responsible for ensuring that quality is being achieved in each of the items that is being produced, in which they will carry out the inspection and implement suitable quality initiatives. And also the department also makes sure that the machines and equipment used in production are serviced and properly maintained at all times. Read materials. So far so good. We've been able to differentiate between production and manufacturing departments. That production department is a sector of the company that is responsible for producing products or service, while manufacturing is a process of converting raw materials into finished products by using various processes, machines and energy. And we highlight the sub-functions of production functions as designs, design department, technical support department, works department, planning department, and we talked about the functions of production. Read more areas. Hope you have a wonderful time. See you in the next class. Thank you for listening.